Hello and welcome to a session of Makeup Meditations. Today I'll be showing you how you can make your very own highlighting shimmer strips. Typically when I think of shimmer strips, I think of the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. And this one is actually a version from Sephora brand that is no longer available, which encouraged me to think of how I can create my own and that way pick out the exact colors that I would hope in a shimmer strip. Here you can see that you can wear them separately or mixed together and make your perfect look. You're going to want an empty container where you can actually place your shimmer strips that you're going to be making. Additionally, you're going to want some isopropyl alcohol to actually bind the eyeshadow together. And I'm going to be using tweezers to actually break up and mix the eyeshadows. Here I'm using a Revlon eyeshadow that has been discontinued long ago, and I figured this would be a great way for me to get use out of it. You can see here now I'm adding a little bit of the isopropyl alcohol, and I'm being very careful as to add little by little. Ideally, if you have a dropper, that would work best, but I just want to make sure that I'm not oversaturating it right away and just adding little by little. Now here we're going to actually start forming the eyeshadow in the pan. You can see that here you have to be mindful of how much of this color you want to be in the end product. I decided that I didn't want too much of this color, so I'm going to be taking up just a little bit less than a third of the pan, and I'm going to go ahead and form that. Now we're going to go ahead and start the process with another color. This is actually a bronzer from a brand called LA Colors, and as you can tell it is far too dark for my complexion, so I thought this was a great way to reuse it. You can see that I've made a lot more of this color than the first shadow, and that's because I wanted to take up more of the pan in the end product. So I'm just going to head and form it in the middle and take up as much room as I would like. Now we're taking our third and last color. This is an eyeshadow that again I just didn't feel like I would get any use out of. So we're going to break this up and repeat the process a last time. Now here we're going to be trying to press down all of the colors together. So what I've done is folded up a Kleenex, and now we're going to be pressing it down on top with one of those pans that we had emptied out. The more you press it to how you'd like, the more perfect it'll look in the end. The more it dries, the better it starts to look. Now, of course, the quality of the powders that you're using will change the outcome of the final product. But you can see here I've used some very cheap and old products to try to recreate this. Can you tell the difference? Share your thoughts down below, and thanks for watching.